Once upon a time, I had just concluded my BSc and was posted for my NYSC. And I was so fortunate and opportune to serve in an organization owned by a former colleague that later turned the boss. So, they were former colleagues, but they established their own business. So they became my boss. I served in the organization. And I'm sharing this story not because I'm hot, not because I'm in pain, not because I want to offend anybody, but it's just because I want to pass a sensitive message. As we approach 2025, it's important to know that there are some steps you must take and there are some steps you must not take. As someone who's aspiring to start their own, venture into their own businesses and the rest. So it's for educative or educational purpose. All right. So I served in this organization. I handled sales. I monitor some processing aspects for government supply. And after a whole year, my NYC ended, and they decided to give me an offer, as a full-time staff, but to another branch. So, mind you, I was just this young, fresh graduate with a lot of motivation in my spirit, my soul. I had read a lot of books, motivational books, listened to a lot of tapes, read a lot of biography of some successful business moguls and the rest. And if you graduated from business admin entrepreneurship in from Bayero University, you know what I'm talking about because I passed through the likes of mentors and lecturers such as Dr. Sagagi or Professor Sagagi. I don't know if you know from Bayero University, the business department, Dr. Sagagi, Professor Sagagi, sorry, Professor Mokhtar, Associate Professor Adam Sadeze. Shout out to you if you're listening to this video. Adam Sadeza, these people were people that poured their knowledge on us, into us. The experiences they shared with us, real time experiences, and there's no way you come out from that department. If during the course you should establish a business, or immediately you finish, you should be able to start your own business without fear, without penny, because they really that's really a school or a department that is second to no any. And during my university days, I had already started my own businesses. I ran a restaurant where I sell indomie, chips, pepper soup. Another aspect of it was that we recharge for people which come charge your phones. We built a place you come charge your phones, you pay us your laptop and the rest. Then I had a business, a barbering salon. I put someone in charge. I get money from there. I was also a caretaker. I take care of people's property. Do I say an agent? I take your people's properties and you come, you're looking for house, I get it from you, I get commission. And these are houses like some 26 unit capacity like that. Then also I had a business center where I did printing, online registration for students, and I had my colleagues employed, working with me there, and other people. I sought them, as an undergraduate. So I was doing fine. Then I was also into printing. I go to town, I get printing, I was just doing those, one job businesses to another because of these motivations and the rest. So I already knew I didn't really want to work for anybody. Immediately I finished my NYS or my school. So back to when they gave me the offer, I decided to leverage on this opportunity. Remember, these people were former colleagues, and I was so close to them before they left and started their own business. So I still saw one of them as an, like my elder, let's say older sibling or older brother. So I decided to leverage on that opportunity to like, okay, Kai, please, this, look at what I feel. I feel I want to start my own. Advise me. Looking at someone who has more experience than me, advise me. That was the beginning of my my suffering. I count as the biggest step of a mistake I ever made. So this is why it's important as a beginner. Make sure you have the right knowledge. Know who you talk to. Know when to step out, when not to step out. It's very important. But if you now later make your decision, you have to be determined, you have to be focused. So now you're going to see where focus, determination, endurance helped me. So this other person I confided went to tell the other Oga, and the moment I just got a text message, you are ungrateful, return all the office property that is in your possession, we'll get back to you till further notice. That was the message I got. So I returned everything. I called, there was no response. Called later on, there was no response. That's how I stayed good 1 year without a job. 1 good year without a job. That year I went through a lot. I was frustrated at times, hunger. I couldn't eat 3 square meal in a day. Sometimes I'll take sugar cane throughout. Sometimes I'll take mineral. Mineral was around 15 naira, then 25 naira, and biscuit. Sometimes I just take mango. That's up till now I love mango because mango was a lifesaver for me. Mango, sugar cane. To today, we will never separate. They were my bestie, best friend, my survivor, partners. So I couldn't pay my rent. I was on rent. I couldn't, contribute to NEPA bill, pay NEPA bill, and the rest. I just had to depend on God's miracle to survive throughout that 1 year. So the thing is, I was determined. Sometimes I was frustrated. I want to leave that vicinity, travel to go take job in a career I didn't really like, I didn't really want, but I'll get. It's also important to surround yourself with good friends, friends that will advise you rightly, that will encourage you. It's important. So determination, focus. I was focused in that part of career, which is agriculture. I didn't want to step out. That was what I wanted. That is what, because I was taught to do what you love, what you enjoy doing. Those what my lecturers and all taught me, and I felt yes, it's good to do what you love doing and you earn from it. So I was focused, I was determined. Then I endured. Then I surrounded myself with the right friends, the right company is very important. Though they didn't have money to offer me. And shout out to my sister. Once in a while, she was moved. Not that I beg her for money, she just send me 2K, urgent 2K, 4K. I'll go once in a while, go withdraw it. I'll trek a very far distance. Then I built endurance that I could trek long distance, trek to church. My shirts, I remember that I didn't have enough shirt. My shirt were getting old. The color, some of my nice clothes, my shoes, were really actually bad. But I was determined. I was focused. At times, I would want to. When will this end? But at the end, I endured. I got what I wanted. I got a job in that same line, and I started building. And I took some steps. Even when I wanted, I was sent away. I registered my business. I kept pushing, submitting proposal here and there. But sometimes they ignore me. They invite me, sorry. They take my ideas and they dump me. So I began to reason why. They'll call me, I do presentation. Sometimes I'll see the ideas being replicated and I was being dumped. So I noticed, all right, I needed to build capacity. I had to start building capacity, and I had to now look for a job to start, learning why I build capacity. So it's important as you step into this 2025. You may have failed, you couldn't achieve your dreams in 2024, you couldn't attain the height you wanted to, that business you failed in it. You start again. If you have to go and learn again. If you have to go and submit yourself under another person, another organization, take the job and start again. It's very important. Then when it's time for you to launch out, you launch out. So wisdom is profitable to direct. I didn't display wisdom. I was full of motivation. I was I can do this thing. I can. It's not that. Coupled with the experience I've had and all, then I made a mess of the whole thing, and I paid it. I paid dearly for 1 year. So it's important. Wisdom should guide you. Whatever it is you want to do, go and learn about it again. Build your skill, learn, be determined, because it's not always an easy path. It will not just be all rosy. You understand? So there's a price. I paid my price. I've paid my price as far as I'm concerned. It's not easy, but I wish you, success, and I wish you God's guidance in 2025. So yeah,